Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It's been literally 20 seconds since I did my face shave. I'm going to do my head shave now. I'm going to be using the exact same stuff that I use for my face shave. I'm even going to use the black wolf knot again on my wolf whiskers because why shouldn't I? It's got the soap in it already. L&L Grooming, Trismegistus. Lovely scented soap. Performed superbly when it was lathered. Doesn't have the greatest residual slickness, but that's a little part of it. Shaves great. That's the main thing, and I've got a really clean, smooth, irritation-free shave, and it smells lovely as well, so you can't really go wrong. Razor for today is the Mueller R41. I've got the second use of a Paul Silver blade in here. I used it on my head last time. It's quite a thick blade, I noticed, so let's see if I can get another shave out of it, another full head shave. So my brush has already got some in it, but I'm going to reload it because I'm going to a bowl lather. I'm going to bowl lather this soap this time, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that and move on to my favourite bowl lathering brush, the Brush Guy brush, made by Matt Martin. I love this brush. I love the Game Changer knot. In my opinion, it's the closest you'll get synthetic wise to a natural hair fibre feeling. So it is a very, very nice knot. I do like the Game Changer. Oh, this is the Boss knot, same thing. So I'm just going to load it. I want to try and get a good thick pasty load into the brush. I don't want an actual lather or any proto lather. I just want thick pastiness into the brush so that I can transfer into the bowl and whip up a nice lather in the bowl. So as you can see, the way I normally test it as well is you can see that part there. If I push that and it stays over, that's generally pasty enough for me, as you can see. So Saponificio Varicino shaving grail bolt, as you can see there. I always wondered if this would take a scent in being wood, but it doesn't. As you can see, it's got all the dimples on the bottom, and round here you might be able to see just the texture of it. It's called banana leafing, and it just aids in aerating the lather. So I'm going to dip actually no, I'm not. I'm going to do my usual. Put a drop of water in the bottom, as you can see wobbling about. That's probably too much, but let's just see how the L&L Grooming deals with it. I'll tell you right now, I don't think that was too much. It's dealing with that amount of water very, very comfortably, and as you can see, starting to get a lather already. Oh, it scents like it's a really nice scent. I do like cologne scents, and it's probably because I don't wear a lot of colognes or a lot of aftershaves. I'm not really big on it. And I know there's a lot of guys out there like to do their shave and get the soap, get the splash, get the balm and all that shit. I would love to do that as well, but I much prefer to shave than smell good after it. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn this light off again, because it allows me to give you a better view of the lather with this amount of light, and then I'll turn that light back on for the shave itself because it's far too dark. With it off, this is whipping up a superb lather. Oh yeah, the scent's really filling up the bathroom now. I do enjoy a bowl lather. It takes a little bit longer obviously. I'd normally be lathering it on my face by now. I'd have finished probably doing my face lather by now, or head lather. I'm just going to show you what I've got so far. I'm not quite finished, it just needs a little bit more. You can actually see the gloss on there. It's superb. And it's not an aerated lather. There's not an aerated. It's not a bubbly lather. It's not got big bubbles in it. It's just a really thick, creamy lather. Yeah. Right, I think I'm happy with that. I don't think it needs any more doing to it. As you can see, there's loads in the bowl, loads on the brush. I'm just taking a bit of the soap out of my wolf whiskers. Set that to the side. Then wet the head. With 3 days growth, I did let my head settle a little bit because I caused that a bit of damage with a 5 blade cartridge razor that I used. Yeah, I love this scent. It's really nice. It'll be interesting to see how it performs on the head, because this is where I really need the slickness. It's very, very important to get slickness on your head. You'll have to excuse the light, I know it's crap. Right, so here we go with the grain. Second use of the pulse silver. I do find with tallow based formulas, I do tend to get a little bit more clogging on the razor, but this one rinses out very easily, which is good. Because there's nothing worse than spending ages trying to get your lather out your razor, opening it up, closing it again, mincing about with it. Let's see if I can get through a shave this time without butchering my ears. Very, very efficient blade. It's very sharp, but it's super smooth. I really enjoy it for the head shaves. I haven't tried the perma sharp on my head yet, because I think I've only got one blade. I think if I've got another one I will dig it out, but I think I might only have one. Superb. Right, I'm just going to empty the sink. After 3 days growth you always end up with a sink full of hair, so I like to start with a fresh bowl of water again. So I've been trying to catch up on my YouTube subscriptions, trying to watch a few videos, but I'm just so busy at the moment, I'm finding it hard. And there's that many other guys, I can't even remember the name of his channel, Thomas Story Dixon, UK Wet Shaving Society, I met him on there. I think he's a subscriber to my channel as well. He started up his own channel at Wet Shaving. So good on him. I'm going to hopefully watch his first shave tonight. See how we got on. My first one was a shocker. But then again, my first one was my first ever DE shave. I'd never used one before. Right, Mueller R41, Paul Silva second use against the grain. Slickness on the soap is really, really good. Getting really good results here. Yeah, the residual slickness just isn't there on the soap in my opinion, for me anyway. Yeah, it's really not good residual slickness at all. I'm really struggling. I'm going to have to re-lather again. To do the touch-ups. Like I say, the actual slickness of the soap, when it's on your face, it's great. It's quite strange actually that it's such a stark difference. Yeah, see, I'm getting quite a lot of juddering. It's just not, there's no residual slickness at all. It's pretty poor. Which is surprising because the post-shave feel on my face was great, which would suggest to me that there's some good stuff in there. There's obviously got lanolin and things like that which help your skin. And the shave's superb. Bastard. Yeah, that's my own fault. There's no slickness there when I'm trying to shave bits, so that just goes to show you how poor the slickness is on this soap. The residual slickness, not the actual slickness of the soap. There we go, can't get through 2 shaves without a cut. Just found out as well, another thing that annoys me, the labels aren't waterproof. As you can see there. So there's the little cut there. Let's sort that out now. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan at the moment of the soap. I expect more. Oh Jesus, that stings. I've got to say, I do expect a bit more residual slickness from a soap which, in my opinion, from just reading people's reviews on it, should be a superb soap all round, but it just isn't for me. That's what happens if you don't have residual slickness. You can't keep going over the same area, you just end up nicking yourself, and that's what I've done there. So I'm just going to reinvigorate this bit of lather here. Cut my bloody finger now. I don't know. That cut's still bleeding. That's surprising. Yeah, you see what you get on here. You just cannot go wrong. It's all action this channel, I tell you. Right, let's rinse off. I'm going to go back to the bowl. As you can see there, there's still quite a fair bit of lather in here. I'm going to take every last bit of it because, unfortunately, I think you need it with this soap. Going to lather my whole head up, sort of re-hit the whole head and just touch it off as I go along. The whole works. But the lather itself is great, the scent's great, packaging's now, it's not the best of packaging, it's alright. I like the label, I like the logo, but the label's not waterproof. The logo's not set central. Little things to me, but little things matter in my opinion, you know. Especially, I'm not sure what the price is actually on L&L Grooming, because I don't really look too much into American artisans because I can't afford to keep buying them and sending them over. I just pick what I've used through, I mean obviously PAA, K-Shave Works, Sterling, Soap Commander, things that I've tried that I trust. This was one that I'd never tried before and I was basically going on what other people had said, and if I'm honest, it's let me down a little bit. It is not as good as I was expecting it to be. So it's sort of, yeah, a little bit of a downer with it if I'm honest. That's a bit of skin sliced off now. Yeah, the slickness of the soap when it's on your skin is fine. It's as good as any. But more so on my head, I do tend to go over bits a little bit more. I've got to keep touching up my crown on my head down the back here because because it grows in so many directions, you can't get it in one pass. I also don't have the patience to keep re-lathering my head all the time. So I do rely quite a bit. Just nicked that little spot as well. I'm having a good time here. The skin's feeling much better at the back now. Just with that few days rest. But there's no doubt about it, it definitely needs it. Because that cartridge knocked the shit out of my head. See, I'm going over these areas again, and it's no bloody slickness. Yeah, I have. Bloody sliced myself again. L&L Grooming, Trismegistus. I don't think you're good enough for me, unfortunately. Yeah, it's very, very rare now. I know I'm tired, but I'm actually very tired today. But very rarely now do I slice my head, never mind twice in one shave on different sections of my head. So that just says a lot to me about the slickness of this soap. It's been a big fat fail. And I'm sorry if I offend anyone, but it's just not good enough, in my opinion. Pretty good on my face, so I can't complain too much on my face shave because it was a nice shave, but the slickness wasn't great. And once again it's let me down again. Well, it's let me down on my head. It's not let me down again, but it's let me down on my head. Yeah, I mean, it's not even a great shave because I'm worried now about cutting myself. That's about as good as I'm going to get. Yeah, I'm disappointed with the soap. Disappointed with it. Post shave feel again feels superb, feels really good. Got a nick slice there, another slice there, which is bleeding again. Yeah, I haven't enjoyed that shave, I've got to say. It's not too bad when the lather's on, smells great, but yeah. And that's pissing me off as well. You can see that's not a waterproof label. It's not difficult nowadays to put a waterproof label on a wet shaving product. Really. The label's not even centre, which annoys me a little bit. The actual printing of the label's not even centre, it's soft set as well. Just little things. There's so much competition out there now that you need to nail everything as best you can. Wolfpack shaving over here, as far as I'm concerned, they've pretty much nailed it now. They've got MAP waterproof labels, they've got a great presentation box that your soaps come in. It's a great performing soap. The scent, alright, isn't great for me, but great slickness, great residual slickness, great cushion, great glide. It's just a superb soap. But the overall packaging and the deal that you get with it is as good as anything out there in my opinion. And L&L Grooming, as much as this soap gets a lot of good rap, doesn't do it for me. It's not a great performing soap. It's alright once it's lathered on there and you're using the lather. But that's where it sort of stops for me. I've sliced myself twice now. I'll probably try it again, just to see if it's just me. It could be that I'm tired and I'm not concentrating quite as much as I have to, as you should do when you're shaving. But when you're tired, it's still nice to be able to have a nice shave, and I haven't had one today in my head. That was Thea's lavender. While that's drying, we'll just have a look at what we've used. So the soap was, as you've seen several times now, L&L Grooming Trismegistus, which is a bison tallow formula. I do like tallow soaps. Excuse me, sterling tallow soaps are, in my opinion, probably my favourite tallow. One of my favourite soaps, if I'm honest. Scents, performance, everything. I wasn't around in the wet shaving community. Sorry guys, ran out of data on my phone again. Yeah, so like I was saying with sterling, I wasn't around in the beginning or way back when apparently the soaps had a real horrible tallow scent to them. They just stunk. So I wasn't around for that. I was lucky enough to come on board in a wet shaving when they cracked it, and it smells great, works great. This smells great. Lather's easy, loads easy. Makes a great lather. It's slick when the lather's on your face, but unfortunately has no residual slickness in my opinion. And I've just noticed something else that it's got, and I've got it in my hands now. It's almost sticky, it's like a coating on my skin now on my hands, and I think that's similar to what the moisture was I was feeling. I mean, my head does feel great now, my face feels great. So post shave with the soap, the Thea's, and I'm going to put some of this on my head as well. The dark vetiver toner from Holy Cow. I'm just going to put a bit of that on. The Holy Cause product, absolutely superb. I tell you what, I've actually ended up with a really good shave. It's very close. I didn't think it was as good as that, but it is. There's not, in fact it's BBS. There's nothing there. So I'm pretty happy with the end result. Look at that chunk there out my head. I don't know whether I started with the wrong attitude. I really don't know. I don't know whether I came into it thinking I wasn't very slick when I was doing my face, but let's see, I took 2 chunks out my head now and I'm not happy about it. And I'm putting it down to the soap at the moment because as far as I'm concerned the soap just didn't perform for me. I'm sick of going over it now, and you guys are probably sick of me repeating myself over and over again. But anyway, so that was Trismegistus by L&L Grooming. The razor was my good old trusty Mueller R41, second use of Paul Silver. That'll be going in the bin now. It was super smooth, still chomping through the hair. Shame about the slickness. Even my razor's sticky, like really sticky. I don't know whether you can hear that. This I don't know what it is. It feels like glue. We then moved on to, in fact, the brush, sorry. I'll just have a look at the brush. It's all over my brush handle as well. Really sticky, horrible stickiness. Brush Guy brush. Gorgeous brush. The 24mm Boss Knot. Then Thea's lavender. And we finished off with a little sample of the Holy Cow Dark Vetiver, which smells absolutely beautiful. And the brush, the bowl, sorry, was the Saponificio Varicino shaving grail, which smells superb with that Trismegistus. It's a lovely smelling soap as well, so I've got to give it that. Overall, I don't think I could give it much more than a 2.5 out of 5 if I was giving it an overall mark. It's a reasonably well performing soap. I'm not over the moon with it. It's alright. There's better soaps out there for me personally, but I'll give it another go. I'll see how I go next time. It might be my lathering, I'm not sure. That lather to me was exactly how I like it, so if it can't work with a lather that I like it, then I don't think it's ever going to really work for me. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly sort of didn't, but I got through it. I've lost a bit of blood, a bit of pride. And other than that, you guys stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.